Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more Halls of Torment. In the last one, we finally beat our first run, at least on the Haunted Caverns, and we did it with the Cleric. Now, I was kind of thinking about it. At the very end of the Cleric run, we got an achievement for stacking 10 Fragile procs on a single enemy, which I was kind of wondering how that Token of Pain did so much damage. But I think if we had so many fragile stacks on him, then he was probably taking like 100% extra damage or something, at least on the second one. So maybe that explains why the Token of Pain did so much more damage than I would have expected. But today I think we're going to be playing the Swordsman, and we're going to the Ember Grounds. I was considering between the Swordsman and the Archer, but I feel like the Archer is the worst character, at least for me. I haven't really figured out any success with him, and he always just feels really weak. And I kind of get overwhelmed earlier than other characters, so we're gonna go with the Swordsman because I think he's pretty strong. We're supposed to recover 2,000 HP in one run. And then damage with the main weapon, we'll probably be able to do that. So yeah, we'll try and recover some HP, see if that works out for us, but we're more focused on trying to unlock the next stage and the next character, I believe, here. Let's go check and make sure our gear is correct. Yeah, looks fine to me. Alright, so let's go ahead and try the Ember Grounds. We haven't been to the Ember Grounds in a while. The last time we did the Ember Grounds was before we discovered that Token of Pain. We're also still playing with auto attack. I think we'll keep doing that for now. But yeah, before we discovered the Token of Pain, so I don't know if this map has something similar to that or not. Where do we want to go? Probably just to one of the skills. Oh, I accidentally clicked. It wasn't the worst thing to get, though. But I wanted the crit rate. Might start stacking some defense early. Especially since we didn't have good offensive options there. So yeah, unfortunately, it took us a while to figure out how to find the Token of Pain, and I doubt the signs, if there is something like that on this map, I doubt the signs are going to be the same. So we're just gonna have to wing it and see if we find something like that. But I think probably a good idea would be to go get these skills. I might not focus as much on the healing, because being low on this map is probably more of a death sentence than it is on the Haunted Caverns. At least for me right now. I feel like we get the crit rate. I am allowing a little bit of damage, but I'm not gonna like do what we did with the Cleric, where I'm taking us below like half HP constantly. And yeah, I feel like auto attack has gone better than I expected. Obviously, there's some situations where maybe attacking could have been done more optimally, but I think the fact that I can focus on movement, and the auto attack is pretty easy to predict how it's gonna work. So you could kind of just base your movement off of what you think the auto attack is gonna do, which is usually just attack the closest unit. And then it's fairly reasonable. What do I want here? Dragon's Breath early could be good for trying to get all that Dragon's Breath damage. The Transfixian is also really good. I think since we're not the Exterminator, we go with Transfixium. We can always do the Dragon's Breath thing when we have more fire damage bonuses later on. Okay, so I think we just go for the other ability as well. Now again, at some point I brought up the fact that maybe picking up the abilities is bad because then it muddles your level up pool, but I don't actually know that, so false blessing. That's interesting. Also, for some reason this hand makes me uncomfortable how big a split there is in between the middle finger and the pointer finger. It applies to everything. I kind of want this. Should be really good for bosses. Like, we're in a boss fight right now. I think it'll be beneficial. Okay, that was kind of rude, but... What do we got here? Pickup range also could be good, but I think we just need to get, like, crowd control first. Come on. There we go. Could still go with the Dragon's Breath, but I'm gonna take the Ring Blade. Crit damage, cone width. I really want just damage, I think. What do we got here? Obviously, all of these buffs are fairly good. I'm gonna go with this. Try and make Transfixian just really good. I think the faster we can make it really good, the better. It's gonna make our crowd control better. And we'll be more likely to actually complete the challenge for doing a specific amount of damage with it. It's really gotta be one of these, but I don't think we... I mean, I think that works on the Ring Blades. Don't know if it works on Transfixian. But I feel like this is just gonna be better. Plus, we're trying to do the main weapon damage thing as well. Oh, we got slimes. These guys are quite tanky, actually. I think it's just attack speed here. Oh, we must have gotten a magnet. I think we get the crit chance, but I did say I wanted to build up some defense a little bit. It's just like I almost always value an offensive buff over a defensive buff. Mostly because I don't really know how effective the defensive buffs are. Because you don't get hit that much, but you hit people a lot. Multi-attack. Sure. What does this give us? Invincibility. Okay, here's something. Is this a thing? Looks like it should be a thing, but it doesn't seem to do anything. So far, so good. Seems to just be a good run at the moment. We need to kill a lot of enemies to get our attack speed stacked up. Yeah, it's gotta be this. Ooh, okay. I didn't expect him to be faster than me. Alright, what do we got? He's giving us Dragon's Breath every single time. I think I'm gonna ignore it though. Okay, what else is there to go to? I guess start walking towards the bucket? Was it only on the cleric that we could do that challenge for not getting any health upgrades? Might have only been cleric. I'm kind of low, actually. We have significantly less health regen on this character than the cleric did. Oh, wow, that was a big chunk of damage right there. What do we got? Guess we just grab... I mean, all of these don't seem that good. To grab the slippers, I suppose. Maybe the slippers are better that I'm giving them credit for, but I do like just having 15% movement speed. It's just this. We want to find a place to hang out so we can just farm XP. Ooh, I took more damage than I would have wanted. But I'm going to keep moving towards the bucket because that way I can maybe get some health pickups. Yeah, I think pickup range now is pretty good. Okay, I gotta stop taking damage like that. They just like aren't dying as fast as I want them to. And I think these health pickups count for the healing that he has to do. Should make it, in theory, easier than the cleric, but for some reason the cleric run... Oh, I guess we were also on the Haunted Caverns. Okay. This is where I think I just get this. There's a boss over there. Oh, the slime thing, right. Let's see if we can get to him to actually deal some damage. Wait, remember this guy splits into more slimes, so we gotta watch out for that, but... Is it move speed time? Ooh, don't step on the fire. Yeah, this guy's getting melted, though. Oh, well, he had to drop that much poison? It's obnoxious. More. I think we want metabolism. We are not in a great spot health-wise. What do we got here? Add shots in backwards direction. That would be very good. It also slows. Yeah, now we got like... We got a lot of stuff happening for us. Okay. I mean, I want to kind of make the ring blades better, but I just feel like there's no opportunity. There's always just a better upgrade. This run's looking pretty good. I feel like... Is the next boss the one we haven't beaten yet? I feel like we've got potential to take that one down for sure. Yeah, give me this. Make me tankier, more health regen. Like, enemies are... I mean, granted, it's like these little mob dudes. They are struggling to even get close to us. And we're a melee character, so... Pretty good. It's just range. Right now, it's more difficult for us to actually get all the XP that's dropping. Really thinking I just go the kite here. Okay, these guys can kind of get to me if I don't pay attention well. Morthic Hide. So does it explain anywhere how defense works? Yes, okay. So we currently take 33% less damage. Definitely lower than I wanted, but probably pretty good. Like, I was expecting with all the defense pickups that we had, maybe be taking like 50, 60, but it's, can't make it too OP, but at the same time, I would have liked more. I could go this. Just more defense. Like, how much did 3 give us? That's the block. Yeah, it gives you like 2%. So it's a little bit less than like 1 point is 1% damage reduction. It could be the ring blades. Sure, give me the ring blades. I think maybe making sure our other abilities are also doing something will help. So 5,000 enemies in 1 visit to the Ember. Could go more thick hide. I think I'm just gonna try and make ring blades do more. Okay, when's the next boss coming anyways? Don't think I care about Radiant Aura though. So here's the question. Am I working more on this false blessing, or would I rather just have range? Or even crit damage? I think the fact that Fragile can stack, I didn't really consider that. when we played the cleric. I think the fact that it can stack makes it a lot better than I was giving it credit for. Because I was like, 10% damage increase, like, who cares? That's not good at... I'd rather just hit them twice or something. But if I could just keep stacking 10% damage increases... I don't know if it's additive or multiplicative. Doesn't really matter that much. I think you just want physical damage here. Because I assume this is... These two at least are physical damage. So I saw a weird attack. Oh, it was that guy exploding. I thought a boss was here, like, shooting me from long range, but it's just these exploding guys. Need this XP. Man, it is very spread out. Okay, slimes are gonna be a test of how strong we actually are. Crit damage or defense? I'm gonna go with more defense. What was that thing? There's like weird worms. And they pop out of the ground and shoot a wall of fire. I don't like that. Also, these slimes, some of the slimes explode. Some of them leave behind poison, and I haven't figured out a way to tell which is which. The worms are annoying because they essentially teleport, right? Because they burrow. What was that? There's like this weird dust cloud that flew by. Oh, that's the burrowing worm. Okay. I see, I see. This part is kind of difficult. The enemies aren't coming in a uniform way. I want metabolism, but I think we need to build up our damage a little bit. We're struggling with this part of the map at the moment. Not like hard struggling, but it's definitely annoying. Okay, the fire does have a limited range, so that's good to know. We can outrange it. Okay, additional attacks is probably where I'm going with this. I was kind of wondering, like, what this thing on them that looked like a snail was, and then I was like, oh yeah, my thing slows. The Transfixian slows people. We could really use, like, a magnet. I feel like there's... Ooh, 2 bosses at the same time. I don't think we've seen this before. So maybe last time when we died, we just kind of died to the slime phase. We didn't even make it to a boss. Very possible. Can we range here? Can I grab this? Do I just grab the dragon's breath here? Problem is, none of these really synergize with what I got going on. Because I have physical damage boost, and none of these are physical. It's kind of weird. This game doesn't have rerolls. Maybe that's something that you can unlock in, like, the blessing thing. But at the moment, we don't have access to rerolls. So what do I think is the strongest one? I think Dragon's Breath out of all those is the strongest. Gives us the most crowd control, in my opinion. But I could be wrong, obviously. I haven't played enough with all of them. I want the skill, but there's so much poison. Fire affinity. Can you only get fire affinity once you have something that does fire damage? That appears to be the case, and I do not want fire affinity. Because I do more physical damage. It's 2 projectiles, additional blades could apply slow effect. So this is where I could get another ability, or I could make these better. I think I make these better. I want both, honestly, but... So far, so good, though, huh? We still haven't found a new boss. Like, the double boss was new, but it was bosses we'd seen before. This is tough. Pickup range or this? I think it's this. But yeah, I mean, it was bosses we've seen before, just at the same time, right? But we need to kill 2 different new bosses to unlock a new character and a new map. So that was really the goal here. Get at least one of those, preferably both. Preferably even win the run, but... What do I want here? None of this, honestly? I guess False Blessing, then? We're just stacking, like, debuffs on people. So I think that one challenge, I don't remember if it has to be done with a specific character. I don't think it does. So if we still have that challenge to apply debuffs, we're probably doing it at a much faster rate now. Okay, so now we got both of these. I'm gonna go damage first. And hold on, I never looked. There's no DPS check during the run, is there? Well, there kind of is. At least it tells you how good it is. But it's not telling me how much damage it's done. Well, that's cool. There's more information in the menu than I had previously thought. Okay, these guys are kind of tanky. Everything here is really good, right? Just make us stronger because I'm not sure when the next boss is coming. Right there. Okay, we've never seen this guy before. He looks like he will unlock something for us. If we could beat him. Seems quite feasible that we... Oh, I was not ready for that. But it actually didn't end up being that scary. Okay, that was the Wraith Warlord. I kind of want this, just so we have... I mean, I don't know which one I'm going to pick. I might pick the Elven Slippers. I'm going to keep going because none of these seem like crazy. Not gonna put anything in the well, I mean. Okay, so now is the question, I need a magnet, like, pretty badly. Do I rush a magnet? There's a lot of XP I'm leaving on the table at the moment. There's a magnet. Just got 100 potions. So we'll stay by the bucket then. And honestly, now I kind of want to get pickup range if possible. Just give me metabolism for now. Metabolism's more for like healing up before boss fights and during boss fights. 500 or 1.5k with Transfixian. I think we need to get it to 3 mil though, right? And we still need to try and heal, but I don't know if I want to try and enable that on purpose. Like, we'll just keep stacking this defensive buff. Yeah, we actually have quite long range with, like, the multi-hit extra projectiles and stuff. Okay. Now is when it seems like it's gonna get a little hectic for a little bit, but this might just be an XP farm. If on the hectic rounds, if you're strong enough, it's actually just an XP farm. Yeah, this seems like it's more just an XP farm for us. I need more pickup range, though. That's what I'm really struggling with here. I get the ring blades, just have more abilities that do good stuff. I can't really grab the XP is the problem. I can kind of just walk through them. But, like, obviously as you grab the XP, then XP gets further and further away from you, right? Because you're killing enemies that are outside of that range. Obviously I want that, but I have to go pick up range right now. Ooh, there's a lot of, like, projectile things. They're not exactly projectiles, because I think it's just fire appearing in places. What do we want here? I wish you could open your stats at this screen. Like, I don't know what my health regen is right now, and that would kind of affect my decision making. Like, what is it? 1.5? Yeah, that probably makes it so I didn't really want health regen there. Crit chance was probably worth it. Okay, so is there going to be another boss here at 10 minutes? Just start building up, like, stats that we don't have very much of are more valuable, right? So, like, we don't really have block strength right now. So when it comes to a bunch of stats that aren't really fantastic for us, we should grab the ones that we don't have much of. It's gotta be pickup range. Okay, so the enemies are kind of coming to an end, which means we're approaching a new phase. Ah, it's slimes. I hate slimes. There's a lot of money up here. Ooh. Actually taking damage is fine. I'm gonna take damage intentionally a little bit. I know I said I wasn't going to go too crazy with that, and I don't feel like I am. I want to try and do that challenge if at all possible. So we should have a new character from that warlock dude. Or maybe not. Maybe that was the next map. The Worm Queen or whatever is what unlocks the next character, which is the warlock, which is why I was confused. It now makes sense because we've seen some worms, so I have a better idea what the Worm Queen is going to be. Blade size would be good, but it's got to be pickup range right now. Oh, I see. I at least see what the exploding slimes look like. They just usually die instantly, so I didn't realize that they look different. Because I believe they also spawn from the big slimes. Yeah, I just don't have an idea of how much healing we've done, unfortunately. Movement speed could be good, but we really aren't using a whole lot of moving. Okay, 3 million damage with the main weapon. That's good. I would guess that maybe Transfixion is also getting closer to that 3 million damage mark, but I don't know that for sure. It's nice while you still have the achievements available to kind of track things like how something is doing, but once the achievements are no longer available, like I'm gonna have no idea how good some stuff is doing. Yes, defense. I don't really want any of this. This is not the upgrade I want for the blades. Okay, so here's just hordes for mostly XP farming. This is the one I want. I would like crit damage as well, but I think we're good with that. I can maybe allow myself. Yeah, there's the 3 million with Transfixion. Range or blades? Problem is, I don't know how effective the blades are going to be against bosses. They seem kind of useless against bosses, honestly. Whereas Transfixion's actually pretty decent against bosses because it aims better. But is range that valuable for me? Like, we already have quite a bit of range, so I'll take it. I mean, giving it more attack speed is going to make it better against bosses, right? Because it's just going to shoot more and have a higher chance to actually hit. I like to try and take a little bit of damage. Ring Blade 1.5, that's pretty good. I'm tempted to get movement speed just because I don't know how much movement I'm going to have to be doing in the bosses. Most of the bosses require you to dodge some things. And the slower you are, I think it's actually impossible to dodge certain things if you're too slow, so... This is not a great one. So I think I just take this. The thing is this is very similar to this, right? And it would be better if we had something else that did fire damage, but we do not. I think the fact that it has a chance to summon 2 walls makes it slightly better, but the chance is fairly low right now still. I take some damage, maybe? That's not very much damage. I actually don't take very much damage, huh? Okay, we got 6 minutes left. Could be the Worm Queen coming soon. Because we know that the Worm Queen is not the final boss, I'm pretty sure. What we got here? Is any of this worth it? Maybe the cone size from this? I guess we're just gonna go range. I like when I explain why I'm not taking something, and then immediately after that I take it. Oh, here's the Worm Queen. This is actually a really bad situation because of all the poison. This is tough. I need to get out of here. Yeah, I want to kite the Worm Queen around a little bit. she does not take very much damage either, so that's kind of making this quite difficult. Like, I've hit her a lot, and she's not even half health yet. Attack speed on that? I just really don't want this, right? I know that I said that metabolism was not that great. Kill 50,000 slimes. But I kind of feel like we could use it right now. So, there's a lot that's difficult to dodge in this situation. The fire from the worms is hard to see with all the effects going on. The poison is annoying because it locks you into places. And then there's explosions as well on top of that. So it's just a difficult situation overall. But I do foresee a victory. 50,000 debuffs. We did have a debuff challenge. Yep, she's at like 6th HP. Just gotta keep hitting her. Does seem like maybe you can hit her segments. I'm not really sure. Defeat the Worm Queen. Oh, I was stuck on a rock. That should unlock a Warlock for us. I think we're going for some more movement. I grab this. Okay, well, we're not in a great spot. Health capacity and defense. I don't know if you want 2 of these. Like, I don't know if there's ever going to be anything that buffs specifically skeletons and specifically demons. I could foresee something that buffs summons. But unless, like, one of the summons is just objectively better than the other one, I don't know why you would want 2 of the same. Yeah, I mean, just every single item here is just not what I want. I think I'm gonna put the Elven Boots in the well. So how close are we to 2,000 healing? We gotta be approaching it at least, right? Do want to take some more damage. The poison is a free chance to just take small amounts of damage. I feel like this isn't gonna let me go any further until I get this upgrade. But I also don't know if it's gonna go any further at all, honestly. Now I'm taking some accidental damage, though. That's not good. So yeah, we never did find anything that will give us an advantage against the final boss here, so I have no idea if this final boss is going to be really difficult. Or if it's gonna... there might not be an advantage, so... Now this is available. Gotta go with that, I think. Don't really want to take any more damage, I don't think. I'm just gonna try and heal off what I have, and hope that we could beat the boss. There is further upgrades. It's gotta be this. Oh, we got 2 minutes left. Survive till only 2 minutes left. Probably means there's like a giant horde that starts, so this must be like a stat check. I think 2 minutes left is a stat check. Okay, what do we got? So the thing is, I don't know if this helps me against the boss or not. So I'm gonna go with this. Like, it's just cone size, right? But my auto attack's always gonna aim at the boss. And if there's no other enemies, then cone size I don't think matters. It might matter for, like, the ring blades, but I'd rather just upgrade the ring blades then. Should I make my way to the magnet? Might not be a bad idea to get all this XP. I feel like we are passing the stat check quite easily at the moment. Movement speed. The potion. Can I take some damage? Just a little bit. I can heal more again. Yeah, they're just not really capable of stopping me. Okay, we're walking through maybe too much bad stuff. Closer we. Ooh, that was really bad. There's a giant pool of poison just in my way. There it is. Okay, let's relax. We get all the XP now. 3 million damage with the ring blades. We actually did it. I didn't think we'd finish that one. With 2 seconds left. Alright, this is our last upgrade. Is it just crit damage? I think it's just crit damage. Okay, what are we doing here? How tanky are you? You are just incredibly tanky. (2,000 HP recovered in one run, so we did do it during the final boss. This guy doesn't take any damage, by the way. I have to assume that there is an item that we needed for this. Because we're going to be here for a while. He is going to stack Fragile on him. Some of these are really annoying to dodge. Plus, I don't understand. He has these weird invincible orbs. And my character is targeting the invincible orbs. I gotta go not auto attack here, I think. He is so tanky. Oh, damage bonus. That's big. Oh, that's not damage that I wanted to take, but that's how it goes. Ooh, that one's hard to dodge. Okay, most of his moves make sense. The skulls are... Ooh, that was a bad situation. The skulls are a little bit more difficult. So, like, what the heck am I doing about this? These guys don't die. But they do just seem to all be grouped up awkwardly. There are some more spawning, but... Just gotta keep up the chip damage. No, we heal a little bit the longer we don't take damage, so... Right now I'd say it's going well. That was not as great, but... He's got to have a lot of fragile stacks on him as well. And a lot of burn. He's got a lot of burn stacks on him too. Oh, I walked into that. Did not mean to do that. He's got a lot of moves where you just want to like sit still. Like if you move, then you're going to get yourself hurt. Oh, that's a really bad situation. But I somehow dodged all that? Or I blocked it, I'm not really sure. I feel like Transfixian's doing most of our boss damage here. Auto attack I'm trying to keep in range, but it's tough. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And the good thing about Transfixian is it doesn't have a range limit, right? Okay. I mean, it's still going good. Just consistency is the key here. He does seem to have lost his fire that he had on him. So it just got refreshed, so the damage is kind of low. What is this guy's name anyways? I don't know, actually. I mean, he's got to have a phase 2, right? But this is taking forever. I would imagine he will have a phase 2. Our run's just kind of good against him. It's not fast at killing him, but it's consistent. And I think the fact that we're slowing these guys, even though we can't really hit them, is helping me a lot, because they're getting stuck on him. Okay, this is about to be a bad situation, though. Look at how many of these things there are. Okay, he's really close. Are you really not dead yet? Lord of Regret. Can I grab that? How do I get to that? Out of curiosity. Run! We did it! Hey, we beat the Ember whatevers. And we defeated the Lord of Regret. Alright, what do we got here? Transfixian did 5.6, this did 6.3, this did 3. It's kind of what we expected. Those noises are really annoying, but I want to read what we got first. So we got 1,500 gold. Gold drops, blessing unlocked. We unlocked a new stage, Forgotten Viaduct. Consumed potions gave us gold. We got a new upgrade for Transfixion, Painful Incision. Which I think is just when you have a skill and then you get another skill and you get the better version of it. Not the level up upgrades, but... Which I think the level ups are called traits. So those must be called upgrades. Alright, what do we got? Survive another 1,000 gold, 1,500 gold. Deadliness and potency. Piercing blades. You get a starting ability on the Ember Grounds now. Septic boots. Pest Bringer, 1,000 gold. We got the Warlock unlocked. 1,500 gold. Cruel and Reaching traits for the Ring Blades. 2,000 HP gave us the Blood-Soaked Shirt. We'll probably see what that does. I assume it has something to do with healing. Might even be Lifesteal because it has a sword and like a blood drop on it. And 2,500 gold. What do we got here? Enter the Viaduct and rescue the Cupbearer. Unlocks Cupbearer. I assume that's a merchant and not a class, but I don't know. Alright, well. Productive run. And now we got the Warlock here, which we'll be using next time. Let's take a look here. Got the Necromancer. There's the Elven Slippers we just got. So I don't know that we actually need any of these right now, but it's nice to have them all available here. This guy already has all this equipped, apparently. Let us look what upgrades we want to get. Probably damage. Do we just max out damage? So the thing is, I don't know what the Warlock does. Like, I don't know what his attack looks like. I don't know what kind of damage he does. Anything like that. We get just 2 ranks in that. I think that's good for now. Let's check out challenges. So, this is where we were just at. What do we still need to do? Imps for gold, that's not that valuable. And then Scorched, I think, are just like the basic demons, also for gold. So nothing in the Ember Grounds is that valuable anymore for us. Haunted Caverns, we can do a lot of this stuff not in the Haunted Caverns. So it's like Arcane Splinters, Needles, and Lightning that we still need to be using. That just gives gold. Trait 4 dedication. So we'll probably get that next run. Demonic Pact. What does this mean? Story. Oh, this is the Warlock. Okay, so we can't see any of the challenges because we haven't done the level 30 thing yet. The last thing we want to check is specifically Swordsman, which he's pretty much done with just about everything. Kill one more boss, we get the Fighter's Headband. Get hit a total of 500 times. So you just have to get hit a lot, huh? Reach level 100. I mean, 1,500 gold is not really that valuable. Obviously, completing a quest gives you an XP bonus, though, so you still want to do them. Yeah, these are pretty straightforward. Getting hit a lot is kind of weird, but the more we play as the Swordsman, the more likely it is to happen. I don't know what the Thorn Fists do, though, so... Ooh, Forgotten Viaduct. That's the only challenge we got in here. It's weird that these aren't attached, right? Because usually they unlock quests that are attached. Or at least so you can see what to do. I think you could still do the quest even if you can't see it. So I assume that some of these are just going to be like kill a specific boss and it'll be very obvious. Alright. Well, I mean, that was a very productive run, huh? Next time we will get to try probably both a new map and a new character at the same time. I don't know if that's a bad idea, but might as well just throw us into it, right? Anyways, it was a good one today. We defeated the Lord of Regret in the Ember Grounds. And we will be continuing on with the next mission. I don't know if there's more missions after that. I don't know how many more characters there are. I assume that this next mission will unlock at least one character. But anyways, that's gonna do for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.